We are out.
Side.
The puppies are
out.
Side.
Censored. Note to self-censor the first 5 seconds.
Side eye.
Side eye.
Sorry, I just really want to do it already. So we are out here on campus.
It's a very hot day, so we decided to come out of hiding and come to this campus.
UCLA. We're on UCLA.
You took off your chanclas.
Yeah, because we're on the grass.
Okay.
We're on the green.
The green grass.
Welcome to episode 13.
13. Lucky 13.
Oh, it's lucky? Sorry, we don't have the applause anymore. What's this one?
Bruh.
I'm not gonna touch that thing.
13 is not lucky.
What do you mean?
13's like the opposite. It's like black cat, like step on a crack.
I always thought it was lucky.
I mean, it's Taylor Swift's number.
No, not that. Just not because of Taylor Swift, but because like I thought it was lucky. Lucky 13.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
So today we're having not
a very big water. Yeah.
You hear it? Ooh, it's
so
crisp.
The cup is big.
It's an extra large. The lady at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf said, you might as well get a size up. I'm like, okay, what's the biggest one? She's like, extra large.
And it is extra large and in charge.
Uh-huh. And then now I have here a Vietnamese
latte.
Bruh, because literally you say Vietnamese iced coffee, but here at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf,
it's a latte.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think they wanted to be different. They're like, what can we do to make it different? And they're like, latte, perfect.
What can we do to gentrify Vietnamese latte or iced coffee?
Make it a latte.
Like, bitch, what the fuck?
Bruh.
Okay, that's the last time I'll use that for now. So what are we talking about today, Vanessa?
So today our topic is 9 to 5, the 9 to 5 life.
Bruh.
Tell me about it. Wait, actually, you literally just started a 9 to 5.
No, I didn't. I started at 9 to 6.
Wait, that was legitimately funny. Oh, how was that?
Yeah, so I'm used to like the 6 a.m. to 3.
Ooh.
How many hours is that? 8?
That's 9.
Oh, well, yeah, basically.
So you were kind of working 9 to 5 just a little earlier.
Yeah, basically, which like I didn't mind because like my work-life balance was impeccable. And
oh yeah, WLB is a lot. It needs to be good. Your WLB?
Oh, I was like...
Your work-life balance?
Yes. So my work-life balance, I could balance everything. Like, but I was tired by like 2 o'clock and I always slept. So that was the con to that lifestyle. But yeah, it was a good lifestyle. And now I recently started 9 to 6, which honestly, I don't mind it. Like, I'm not in such a big of a rush. I'm never sleepy in the day now.
That's great.
Yeah, like I'm fully present.
So were you sleeping your other job, your 6 to 3, because you got up earlier?
Yeah. Well, I had to get up like at 5, basically.
Oh, hell no. That's so early,
Wait,
man.
I can't see if it's recording.
Oh, yeah, the red dot is on. I'm on all 4s now. I'm gonna get
sun's
back
in my eye.
on my ass.
Anyways, what was your question?
Oh, I asked if you were sleepy in your 6 to 3 because you got up early.
Yes, and obviously I'm not gonna sleep early. Like that's no fun.
No, the fuck? Who sleeps early nowadays?
Yeah, to get a good night rest. No thanks.
Literally, I was talking to my therapist. I was like, yeah, I've been kind of getting shit sleep. She's like, okay, well,
have you tried sleeping early? And we're like, that's no fun.
And you know the time that she proposed?
10?
9:30.
No. The puppies are out at 10.
Bruh.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
The puppies are out at 10?
I don't know what I was trying to say.
Like my footsies?
Sure. Let your footsies breathe.
I mean, honestly, when I'm in bed, I like to stick one footsie out to breathe. It needs air.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm-hmm. I also have
What's your schedule?
Mine is 8:30 to 5. I don't know if I'm doxing myself by giving away my... No.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
They don't know where we work.
8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And that's...
That's 8.5 hours.
Minus the half hour or...
It's an hour lunch.
An hour lunch.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
Do you get an hour lunch?
I get an hour lunch.
Oh,
Do I take the full hour? That's a good question.
Like, is the answer you take less than the full hour or you take more than the full hour?
I don't even take the full hour.
Oh my god, girl, you need to take the whole hour.
Okay, I like sometimes I do take the full hour, but sometimes I'm like I have stuff to get done.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Period. Honestly, then if you get stuff done earlier and say
Can
you
I leave
finish
early?
before
No.
6. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. See, that's the 9 to 6. Like, you're locked in till 6.
Yeah.
Got it. Speaking of like this whole concept of 9 to 5, we did ask our
We asked our
audience.
viewers. Yeah, we asked them a couple questions. Here, I'll pull up the questions.
yeah,
you pull
go
up the
ahead.
answers.
Okay.
I didn't know we were going into this so early.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, just to jumpstart this conversation,
Sorry,
we
I have
need
so many
some
counts.
opinions from the forum.
Okay, so we asked. Oh shoot! So we're filming an episode all about the 9 to 5 lifestyle. So tell us, do you like it? Do you want it? Do you want to do it forever? What's your experience with it? Any funny stories? Type of thing.
Great. So we actually got one. We got a couple answers, but one of the
One
of the answer.
One real answer.
I'll read it. I wish 9 to 5s were actually 9 to 5, but they make you work until 6 to 8 because of lunch. That was one of our viewers.
Were you trying to impersonate them?
Not exactly them. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
So this
That's true.
This one's saying
The 9 to 6 because of lunch. That's me.
you're literally doing what they're saying. Yeah, you're
By
working until
8,
6.
no, because they're
That's
not
too
going to pay
late.
me.
No, hell nah. That's too
Some
late.
people do though. I've seen some people.
Those people are like, gotta get the grind.
Or I get in trouble. I was like, how do I describe these people?
See, I mean, if they're gonna make you work until 8 p.m., they need to pay you.
I mean, they probably are, which I'm like, do it.
I know, but I do know some people, like in my industry, if you work until 8, if you work past 5 p.m., you're not getting paid more. Like,
Really? Oh, you're getting
yeah.
paid? Oh,
it's
because
just the
like salary?
It's salary. It's the same. Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that's the cons of like being salaried. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah, that they don't pay you for like overtime or anything.
nope, there's no OT. So this viewer has a really good point. I don't know. Do you think like companies and employers like penalize you for having lunch? Like, because you said you kind of don't take the full hour. You have to get back to work because you have stuff to do.
Just because I want to be proactive.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a productive baddie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not because I'm like, oh, I have so much work to do.
See, that's why they hired you, because of your work ethic. Okay,
Sure.
next. You want to read the next one? It's a
9 to 5? More like I hate my job. Oh, shoot.
Bruh.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
I mean, there are a lot of people who hate their jobs. I mean, I don't really hate. Do I? I don't really hate my job.
I don't essentially hate my job either.
No. Yeah, I think I like my job, actually. I mean, obviously, I need a balance, like when it's 5 or 6. I would like to
9 to
do
5
whatever
work
I
from
want.
home.
Oh my god, that's like the life, actually.
It is. But
Do you
the
like
commute makes me 9 to 6.
It makes me 9 to kill myself. That was a good one. No, this one also has a point. This viewer,
It essentially makes you reach a point where you hate your job. Am I wrong?
by working regular hours,
Yeah. Like you reach a level of like, oh my god, this is my life, 9 to 5.
that made me think of that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward goes to I don't know if you've seen that episode. He goes to a day job and it's literally just cuts like a super cut of him in traffic with cars honking.
That wasn't
in his
Squidward,
office.
but it's like, are you coming to bed, honey?
Yes, it's that one. It's that
Yeah,
one.
but it's not Squidward.
But that's what what I'm thinking
No,
of.
yeah, that's literally what I think about during my ride home.
Are you coming to bed, honey?
No.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Was it SpongeBob?
That's SpongeBob.
Oh,
No, but-
it plays in my head, but I don't know what it is.
It plays in your head when you're on your 9 to 5.
Yeah. But I do stay a couple of minutes extra because I'm a 9 to 6, and by the time like I leave, it's done. It's solid. It's a solid commute.
It's because you don't have traffic because 6 is like the hour after
Yeah.
rush hour. Yeah, honestly, I mean, that kind of makes me contemplate like, should I just stay longer at the office? Because if I
No.
go into the Thank you. Okay, but then I sit in traffic anyways.
It doesn't work for you because yours is a little longer.
Yeah, mine is fucking long.
And it's a 9 to 5. And if you wait a couple minutes later, you're still in the 9 to 5ers.
You're right.
Yeah.
And if not, it'll get worse, actually.
And it'll make you hate your job even more.
It actually,
Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, commuting, I don't know who out there, tell me who out there actually likes commute, who created the commute, who likes commuting, who gets off to commuting, who dreams of, no. I don't think that's what we're made for. But yeah, here we are, going to the office every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the 9 to 5 culture, like corporate baddies.
Office?
Yeah.
Commutes?
Yeah. I was actually just talking to...
You know, if it just wasn't so trafficated, I think it'd be fine.
Trafficated?
Is that a word?
It's a good word.
Trafficated?
I think that's a good word.
Congested?
Trafficking?
No!
Sorry. I should not have laughed at that.
No.
But I was actually talking to someone like... yeah, blue collar jobs, there's no really regular schedule, so to say.
No.
Mm-hmm. No.
You know, you asked me about my experiences with a 9 to 5, and I did have a 9 to 5 before my 9 to 6. And yeah, there was no schedule. There was no it was my first one, first real one that I was like, so do I come in on Monday or not?
Like come into the office?
Yeah, because I was like, there's no schedule up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of looser.
Because they were like, bye, after my training. And I'm like,
really?
Do I show up on Monday? Like, you didn't say it, but I feel like I have to.
So did you show up on Monday?
I showed up on Monday.
And did you do
worked.
good? Oh.
Like good where?
Like by showing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, no, don't show up.
I don't know what I was going to say. Keep going.
I'm going to read the next answer.
Okay.
So this other one is...
We're holding our mics in case you're listening exclusively, so...
Yeah, that's why you hear this little feedback. Someone said, fucking hate it. If I could retire at 25, I would.
I don't think I'm ever going to retire.
That's a good one. That's original.
How so?
We're all never going to retire.
Oh, that, yes.
I mean, we're 25. You're 25, right?
I'm 25.
I'm 25.
No, I just think that I'm gonna have to work because if I'm alone with my thoughts, especially when I'm old, if I get to old age, I don't think it's gonna happen.
What? Retiring?
Yeah.
I mean, retirement is the dream, isn't it?
Okay, but I know a lot. I worked with a lot of people who were retirees and they still work.
Yeah, I mean, when people retire, they end up getting jobs because they're bored in retirement.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think I'm ever going to retire.
Okay, you say you're not ever going to retire, but are you built for the 9 to 5? Because you're working it now.
If it's a solid 9 to 5, yes.
As in how? Solid?
9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
5:30 maybe, but 9 to 6 ain't it.
Okay, but now we're talking the times, but the lifestyle, the style of working.
Wait. Style of working?
Because I'm sure there's a lot going on in between the 9 to 5 that makes you either hate it or love it.
What do you mean?
For me, it's I can work a 9 to 5 at any job, but totally depending on the atmosphere, my coworkers.
Yeah. Oh, of course, but I honestly think in any workplace, you're gonna find people who you don't get along with.
Ooh.
So I think that's just part of the work experience.
And how do you deal with those people?
Just ignoring them almost. Yeah. You have to learn how to work with them or learn how to ignore them.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
I mean, for just life in general, but especially in the workplace because you're just there to make your money and go.
Because when you report them to HR, they're still there.
Have you done that before?
I'm not going to comment on that.
I wonder if I can find out who's reported HR on me.
Did you ever wonder that? Maybe you're reported to HR, but HR hasn't done anything, so we're still here.
I'm immune.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, luckily, most of my coworkers,
Are good?
yeah, they're Gucci.
The Gucci?
They're really Gucci. I mean, like you said, sometimes you run into people who don't like you. I mean, not everyone's gonna like you.
Exactly.
Same thing in like college, because we're on UCLA campus. It's like you run into students and colleagues,
There's
quote,
a B right
quote
there.
unquote colleagues, peers, that don't want to play the game, and
What's the game?
work.
Oh, who don't want to work? There's some
Yeah.
people who don't want to work. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
people
just have
don't
to
wanna put in
learn how to like pick up their slack
Yes.
and not mind it.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but also not be complacent. I mean, like you have to learn how to put your foot down in the 9 to 5
Yeah,
environment.
of course. You have to like let the manager know, like, hey, just a heads up, like this person's not working and it is making us work double. Maybe you could talk to them, but I don't know.
Exactly, and that's when you put your foot down and don't let anyone trample on you in the office. Because
in
honestly,
life.
I'm gonna admit, I've been in like toxic office environments where it's like you're expected to do a lot, and like it's high caliber. You're doing a lot of like work for other people. You feel like you're working the hardest,
Yeah.
but you're not being like compensated for it, and so it's like you're just being taken advantage of. And it's sometimes office environments become toxic when like the culture is just trash, and I don't know, everyone's like maybe bullying each other, or like just not, it's not a conducive environment of like at least being kind, because I've been in office environments where everyone's just an asshole.
Yeah. I was just going to say, maybe you can look at it as opportunity to move on to a different office
No, yeah, and that's where I am now.
in between jobs.
In between jobs. I love that
I love that
phrase.
phrase too. Because it's like you're not unemployed, I'm in between jobs.
Yeah, yeah. You were in between jobs.
Like literally, I didn't think that's what it meant. I thought it's just like, oh, I'm in between a job, so I'm looking. I didn't know it meant like I'm in between jobs, so I'm in this transitional period.
Yeah, you have a job that you're looking forward to, but you're not in that job yet. You're
Yeah,
in
I didn't know that's what
between.
it meant.
Oh, sorry. I was like looking at the
A
other questions
new question
that we had.
from our viewers.
Yes. Someone asked. Just kidding.
Do it. Keep going.
Dear, I mean, touching back on, and this is great because we were just talking about retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see yourself doing the 9 to 5 for the rest of your life?
No, 9 to 3.
If you had a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, what job does 9 to 3?
You'd be surprised.
What?
No, like it becomes like an 8 to 3. No, 6 to 3 that I was talking about, 6 to 2.
Mhm.
I see myself doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a part-time job.
Essentially, it becomes a part-time job, but it's still a full 8 hour. I see myself doing those things, bouncing around to get to a place where I feel comfortable, and then being like, yeah, I could do this for the rest of my life.
Mm.
How about you?
I don't know if I can even do like a scheduled job for the rest of my life. I mean, not saying like I can't sustain it, but sometimes I see people who like end up going off into another country and
Oh, I see myself doing that too.
Yeah, or either like, I don't know, if they're privileged enough to not work, I wish I can do that.
Oh yeah, but we know that's not possible. So
no.
that's why I'm like, okay, I'll do the 9 to 5.
I'm young and broke, so I guess I'll succumb to
Yeah.
society standards of being a corporate slave.
Exactly.
So, but I think if I were to ever have an opportunity to like not work, like
I would take it.
of course, maybe I'd work like very part time. I think my retirement dream, if I needed to work still, is work at like a cafe.
Oh, that's
Yeah, like work
fun.
very part time, maybe
Yeah.
weekends, and if I somehow have any money to retire off of, then I'll use that on like traveling or just chilling out.
That's fun.
But I don't want to be bored, you know. And I think the 9 to 5 helps me through my boredom.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it helps you not be bored
Yeah,
because then you have to squeeze every little bit of life out of the rest of the hours. And like, I haven't been bored
And I mean, like, what's your experience in the 9 to 5?
in my work-life balance.
Yeah,
Because it's a 9 to 6. I'm gonna put it out.
9 to 6. Okay.
I feel like I don't have any time to do anything, so that's why like the weekends are just go 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 go. Bus, another club, another bus, another club, plane. I don't know what that means.
Club? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like you got to fit in all the fun on the weekend. Like, actually.
That's not what I meant.
What do you mean?
You've never seen the Lady Gaga TikTok?
No.
Where she's like, bus, club, another bus. I can't.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have to squeeze it all in. And just go, go, go.
So, like, what do you do after your 9 to 6? You just don't do anything?
There's really nothing to do. I've tried going to the gym after my 9 to 6, but I'm like, this is literally depressing.
It's tiring.
Not tiring, depressing.
Depressing.
It's like the sun's setting and I still have so much I want to do. It's depressing. So I stopped doing it for a week to see how I feel.
And you feel better.
I don't know. Because then there's nothing to do.
I know. One of my coworkers asked me, like, oh, what are you doing after today? Like, after the work day? I was like, I don't know.
Going home.
Yeah. I was trying to make stuff up. I'm like, going home. Like, maybe I'll go to Target. And then I thought to myself, oh, I guess this is...
I'm supposed to do something afterwards.
Yeah. And do people expect me to do stuff with my life? I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Usually what I do is just scroll on Reddit. Or
Yeah,
like,
that's what I do. Well, actually, I'm tired of looking at my phone for 8 hours. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit here.
You just sit there.
Yeah. No, because then I'm also tired of sitting. So I'm like, I'm just going to stand here.
I kind of vibe the same way as far as like, what do I do after my 9 to 5? Like, come follow me on my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. And if you see me do that, it's literally just me knocked out on the bed. It's like, that's my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I like to go to the gym very late at night.
Yes, I can't do that mainly because I'm a woman.
Oh, yeah, I have that privilege of being a male. And
Maybe I'll try it. Who knows?
I mean, you just have to go to a very relatively secure, safe
That's what
gym.
I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, yeah.
No comment.
What? Mine is
brush out of
safe.
it. Brush out of it.
Okay,
Rush.
Besides gym, I like crocheting. Just kidding. I'm not really into crocheting.
I thought about like buying coloring books.
Oh. Have you ever? Because I have done coloring books.
I want coloring books, but I don't want those complicated ones.
Dude.
I want like a kid ones, but not too kid. So I'm in the market for some coloring books.
Like adult coloring books, but not high level.
Young adult coloring books.
YA.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say I also tried doing the coloring books, but it was just so tedious.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna do adult. Nope. Anything but adult.
I think something important to the 9 to 5 is, I mean, obviously that work-life balance. But I think there is a time where we need to like figure out, okay, what is our life after the 9 to 5? Because it's really easy to not do anything and be really tired. Like you said, watching the sunset.
I think you have to experiment with what you want to do with your 5 to 9. Yeah.
And I guess I'm still experimenting.
Fun. So, when did the 9 to 5 start?
I'm actually trying to figure this out.
That's actually, I wonder like what life was like before 9 to 5.
So, according to this article from historydefined.net,
Seems legit.
I couldn't find any other research.
Seems legit.
There's no Wikipedia for this shit. During the early years of the U.S., most people worked on their own farms. Remember when there were farms? Or what we consider self-employed. However, by the 1830s, this was beginning to change.
1830s?
Oh, this is getting interesting. Still, workers were expected to work from sun up to sundown, 6 days a week.
In their farms?
Yes, with a day of rest on the Sabbath, for the Lord.
7th.
Yet
Sunday.
In 1833, a group of labor organizers formed the General Trade Union in Philadelphia, and they made the unprecedented move of including unskilled workers in their organizations. Okay, I'm going to just scroll down a little. They mention a guy named Albert Parsons, and he was kind of a leader of kind of these groups.
This union?
Yes. He led 80,000 workers through the streets, demanding an 8-hour workday.
You know what? That's fair because they worked from sun up to sundown. So the fact that it got reduced to 8 hours, king.
Yeah.
But not now. Now we need to unionize to shorten the 8 hours.
Oh, yeah. Now we want to work
6.
Ooh, 6 hours.
6.5, 7.
Actually... Oh, I mean, I don't want to deviate.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't deviate. It looks like Oh, he had a scandal? Does that have to do anything with the 9 to 5?
No.
Oh, his
Can't
action
figure
sparked
out.
a national movement, and then an estimated 350,000 workers went on strike with the same demand, an 8-hour workday. And there was a lot of violence.
In these unions?
It looks like there was I don't know, there's just violence.
It makes sense.
Yeah, there's protesters. But it looks like back in like the 1800s, mid 1800s.
Is when it started?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, like, that makes total sense. This is what I was saying before. Like, they got it shortened to 8 hours, which was reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, when something's been happening for way too long, the lid off the pot is bound to fly off.
Oh, yeah. People get sick of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when people start protesting.
Exactly. So, a protest 2024.
See, the thing is, I don't know if protests are like in nowadays. Okay, well, besides the writers union and recently the actors, just like the general populace, I don't know, like I love a good protest, but man, I'm just tired after my 9 to 5.
Then I'm like, I can't go protest, but I support you guys.
I support you guys, but I'm also gonna remain complicit in the things that you're protesting against.
It's like when it gets to me.
Like,
No.
yeah, can you guys just like protest for me? Thanks.
Let's take turns protesting. I'll do it Monday, Wednesday. You can do it Tuesday, Thursday.
Bruh.
Oh, another interesting tidbit from historydefined.net.
Okay.
They mentioned the Fair Labor Standard Act established a 40-hour work week, which we still hold today.
40-hour work weeks.
Mm-hmm. And you can blame FDR.
FDR.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
The Hoovervilles.
Exactly. He actually put forth the Fair Labor Standards Act through the Department of Labor. And this created a division of the wage and hour in the Department of Labor, and that actually established minimum wage, which is a whole other topic.
Okay.
But this essentially made like a standard, like, okay, everyone's going to work a 40-hour work week. And something interesting that this article points out is that some people work 4 10-hour shifts.
The hell?
Mm-hmm. Would you do that?
No.
But then you get another day off. Like, you can
If
work
I had
Monday
to do it
through...
for like 2-3 days for 10 hours, fine.
You can do that?
Yeah.
4 days. What about 4 days?
That's basically the whole work week.
No, exactly. But you have... Okay, you do Monday through Thursday.
And 10-hour work week. 10-hour days.
What does even a 10-hour day look like? 9 to
Okay,
7?
see, the thing is, like, if I have to keep continuously moving and hustling for 10 hours, that's a different story than, like, having free time for an hour because you're in between meetings or you're waiting for a work assignment, but you're going to cut it off at 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
I mean, and then you'll have another day off. Like, you'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
3
like a
days.
true weekend.
Yeah. But then you have no time during the week.
Yeah, my 5 to 9 is going to be my 6 to 9 after my 9 to... Well, you already do a 9 to 6, so yours is a 6 to 9 after my 9 to 6. Here's my 7 to 9 after my 9 to 7. Like, that sounds kind of hellish.
9 to 7?
Yeah.
You're going to go
imagine
backwards?
I remember when I worked in my... Because this is making me think of my old days in my blue-collar job.
Blue-collar
When I worked at Starbucks, I would be a closer. And that shift was like 4:30 to 2 a.m.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up. And that's why I'm a bit thankful with my 9 to 5. It's like more regular, more consistent.
I think that's why we're like, oh my God, we love this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, but it does have its cons. I mean,
Exactly.
the regularity introduces like less time, so to say. Because like with Starbucks, it's as irregular as sometimes the schedule was. It's like sometimes I didn't get hours or
like you have this random day off.
It's like, oh, I didn't plan for this, but I guess I'll have this day off.
Okay, perfect.
Which was nice.
Yes.
But also like with that, the income wasn't always consistent. I mean, sometimes
that's a whole different story.
that is also a different story. But sometimes I get overtime and like I get a fatter paycheck the next week. But with this one, it's like, I mean, at least for salaried workers, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna get paid the same no matter what I do.
Yeah,
it's like, okay. So it just becomes kind of like part of my routine. It's like I go to work, I be Squidward, I go home,
Coming to bed, sweetheart.
Yes, honey. Is that what you
In a
said?
minute.
That's actually kind of the lifestyle.
It is though.
I mean, for now, I don't mind.
I thought it was from The Incredibles, not SpongeBob.
No, oh my god, The Incredibles.
The Incredibles is also like a hot take on like 9-to-5s
Oh,
and like
it is.
blue white collar jobs.
Oh, totally. Because
Yeah.
he was like a white collar professional.
So I'm like, I want to be a superhero.
You can be a superhero in your 9 to 5.
Shut up. I mean, there's nurses and doctors.
Oh my god, don't, dude. Nurses and doctors work so much.
Yeah, they
it's
do.
Crazy.
I see it and I'm like, respect.
Yeah, I've been into like
Maybe I'll just be a doctor.
what? I've actually been on Surgeon TikTok, and this guy like records his day. I don't know how the hell he has time to record himself, but he like
I
records
barely
his
have
day.
time to do it, and I work a 9 to 5.
Yeah. I don't know how like do they have a they have like they probably have a tripod. They have to
Yeah.
edit all this shit.
Yeah.
But he has like 12, 13, 14-hour work days, and he barely has time to see his wife. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But like he probably makes a lot of money. But
Mm-hmm.
your life though.
Maybe I'll marry a doctor.
That's the thing too. It's like, oh, my phone has low battery. My phone doesn't even make it through the whole 9 to 5. I gotta charge it in between.
Really? Mine
Yeah.
makes it.
Man, I think I gotta get a new
Get a
phone.
new phone.
But in order to get a new phone, I need to work my 9 to 5.
Damn it. Like, yeah, working gets you luxuries and lets you live life, but it doesn't give you a chance to have that
Actually
life.
live? Yo, that's ironic.
How
That's kind of
ironic.
ironic. I mean, but then that's when like vacation comes into play. Like it's very important to get.
But sometimes they don't let you take your vacation.
Ooh, that's spicy. Why, have you ever been denied vacation?
Not denied, but I'm like, I already know that I'm not going to get vacation, so why submit it? Why break my heart, break my own heart type of thing?
Yeah, like surprised Pikachu.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh.
Oh my god, it got denied because these people don't know how to do their jobs or want to come.
No, yeah, I remember, again, back when
And
I
then you
worked-
end up working in your vacation time.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, at least, like, even if you don't take the vacation, if you end up switching jobs, like,
Understanding.
if you end up switching jobs and your employer pays out vacation, like, maybe you'll get that vacation money.
No comment.
And then later
No
on use it.
comment.
God, the struggles of finding someone to cover you.
Yes, I hate that.
I
and I
hated
think
that
that's
too.
why like a 9 to 5 like is good because like if you don't come, you don't come.
Yeah, if they don't have me, they'll get me tomorrow. I don't know. I sent my out of office email. You'll see me when you see me.
Exactly. I'm out of office whenever I want.
I'm out of office. Don't text me.
But when you have a good team around you, 9 to 5's like and work-life balance is it's cool.
Do you think like at the moment you have a good boundary set up with like your work life? Because for a lot of people, I see very consumed by their 9 to 5. Like their 9 to 5 becomes their 24-hour like work.
Oh no, yeah. I'm very like 6 when I leave the office, I leave the office.
Mhm, like you're
And
clocked out.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But do I know how to balance it yet? No, I don't.
And that takes time.
Yeah.
That takes time. I mean, when I started my first like 9 to 5,
Mhm.
it was so easy for me to just like get sucked in and like
Yeah,
almost
you
like
were there for a long time.
Yeah.
Like till 8.
yes, it was terrible. I do
Uh-huh.
not recommend
But now
it.
do you
Now I'm encouraged. I'm
Oh, I
encouraged
love
by
that for
like
you.
by like my managers to like,
Uh-huh.
okay, yo,
take your vacation days?
Yeah, take your vacation days, leave. The work will be there tomorrow.
Oh, I love that.
Or like on Fridays.
it will be there tomorrow.
Yes. Or like it's a Monday problem if it's a Friday and I'm like working late. I'm
I
like, it's a
love
Monday
it.
problem. I mean, not to be like ignorant and careless, but it's like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to rest.
And I think that's like, you know how I was saying, like, if it's the lid is on for so long, it's eventually going to pop out. But, you know, if you have those people that are like, it can wait, go take your vacation, you deserve a lunch, you deserve this balance, then the lid's going to be set on.
It's gonna be at a nice simmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
gonna.
boo-doo-doo-doo.
I
I was going to make a simmer noise, but I don't know how.
That's a really good analogy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. Because
Which
it's
part?
like
I don't know.
the whole boiling and
Oh,
then boiling
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Because I have in my first 9 to 5, I got so burnt out.
Exactly.
My lid overflowed to the point where like you know how your gas burners like that water put out the gas burner and like
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
burnt out.
Uh-huh.
So like just imagining it in my head is so visual because yeah, if you don't take care of yourself and if your job doesn't encourage you to take care of yourself, you're not gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
And they're just gonna lose a really good worker.
Oh
like,
yeah, they're
like-
gonna lose good people because of the bad environment and bad
Mhm.
management.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know we might have different like work styles, but I know we're both really hard workers. So it'd be unfortunate if like our employers were like, we don't care about you, and yet we expect you to like work your ass off.
Yeah.
Because we're
It's
people.
not fair.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're human beings. We're not robots.
Yeah, I think this is how unions are started.
Oh my god, are we gonna start a union right now?
Yeah, I want to unionize in this podcast because I'm
Let's
not getting
unionize.
paid for
Yeah.
it.
Shut up.
Uh,
Any other things?
no,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
we didn't. Oh, you're good. You're good.
We didn't answer all the questions
I mean,
from our viewers.
Thank you for those who answered,
Yes,
by the way.
much appreciated.
No, yeah, just a lot of hate comments against the 9 to 5, not against us.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Oh no, I meant like the questions.
Oh, like the questions. No, I think we touched on everything.
Perfect. Any
Actually.
closing thoughts?
I am enjoying the 9 to 5. I'm very interested in seeing like how it evolves because I see
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I honestly don't know how people work for so long. It's like I see people working their jobs for like 10 years. Like 10 years.
Yeah, but you know when you're sucked in, I think you're sucked in.
the years go by.
Yeah, like I was the type of person that's like, oh, it hits 1 year, it hits 2 years, I'm out of here.
And then,
But I had a job. I didn't have the pandemic was involved. That I was trapped for a while.
you think the pandemic contributed to it?
But me being trapped, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had something and you didn't want to like lose it, if it was a job.
But the top did blow off multiple times.
Yeah, and I was there. So, well, not
were?
there.
Oh, I was like, I don't remember.
No,
Oh, wait. No, you were there on another occasion.
Or maybe I saw the top about to blow off.
It was like the top was like holding on.
No, it was, like, floating in
the
the
pot
air.
was like trying to like reach it
Grab
back.
onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep your pots simmered
Keep your pots securely lid on.
and take your PTO.
Exactly. And if they don't want to give it to you, then bye.
Just leave.
Just leave. I'm out of office forever. Anyways, yeah, that's our 9 to 5s. And this is our 5 to 9.
This is our 5 to 9, actually. Yeah. See you next time.